Hey everyone, welcome back to How This Song Was Made, this time with a special episode. Today I will show you a screencast and deconstruct a track I did 2 years ago, and it's a huge trailer track called The Movement. And in this track I will show you how I do write music for film trailers. This one specific track wasn't meant to be used in a specific trailer, but I always trying to see what's my options in this area, and how I could think of writing such a kind of music. This one particular track is separated into 4 parts: the introduction, the narrative part, the second narrative part with some tension, and the final climax. It's pretty obvious as you will listen to the track. One thing I did to this track is that in 2014 Sonokinetics released some trailer voice narrative library, and I just grab it, like almost everything from Sonokinetics, and put some voices, those trailer voices, to the track to make make it complete. It's pretty funny. Okay, let's see what's going on and let's hear the track. First narrative part.
She is the last of her kind, the descendant of an ancient line of women who commanded reverence, obedience, and love. Now she must revive the mysterious power of her inheritance and find the wisdom, courage, and skill to lead her people once again in the final war against death itself.
The second narrative part with tension.
In a world of chaos and a time of darkness, when evil is set to prevail, a desperate search begins to find the one person with the power to resist the forces of darkness. And the clock of doom is ticking towards midnight.
Climax. As you may hear, this track is based on a piano motif. Okay, some of you may find it familiar, or the piano motif could remind you of something, and you are right. It's not really based or taken from, but it's inspired by the third movement of the Moonlight Sonata. You know, this really fast arpeggios I won't be ever in my life able to play. Okay, so let's hear the separate parts of the track. I will mute the voice, although it's really awesome. And if you can grab this library, there are like 10 scripts narrated by 4 different people, and it really could give you ideas for your composition. Really good. Okay, so here is the first piano part, the big piano attacks for the movie makers or for the movie editor to sing to. You are giving him some nice hit points someone could sing his picture to. Let's listen to this, just the piano. And along with this, there are some Brahms and drops. Brahms are from Heaviosity, drops from ADO library. Nothing really we haven't spoke about in previous videos. Okay, let's hear it. As you can hear, the Brahms are playing the root notes from the piano part. So these ones are the melodic Brahms. Okay, the part 2 is the first calm narrative part. Here you can, for the video editors, here you can put some slow-mo pictures and just go with what this trailer is about. You must understand that the trailer is a long story shrinken to 2.5 minutes. So you got to be really careful of what you are writing in the music, so you won't break the script. Okay, so here is the narrative part. It's made only with some bass in the low and some pads. I guess both are from Omnisphere this time. Let's hear it. As you may notice, the bass and the pads are just following the first piano part, I mean the chords and the chord progression. Okay, here comes the second part. It's I call it the second narrative, but with a bit of tension, and it's made only with Moog bass and some sound design from ADO. Just hear it. And later a pad melody adds. What the tension. And now here comes the big climax part with all the strings and orchestras and drums. Okay, so let's talk a bit about the drums. There are 3 separate drums. One of them are addictive drums, and it sounds like this. you may notice that the whole second part is made on triplets. You know, the Muse style. Here are some battery drums. Obviously these are some AO8s, and here are some loops, triplet loops, and they are coming from Heavy OCT ensemble drums, and it's sounding really great. Those loops from Heavy OCT are really good. Let's hear them solo. Okay, so let's hear the drums together with the drops from ADO. Awesome. And the hit, the hybrid snare just goes along with the piano. It hits. It supports the hit point of the piano. Let's hear it together, only the piano and drums. This is how you make hit points. You know, there is some accent and you support it with some drum or some hybrid hit. It's really cool and useful way how to do it. And the Moog bass down over this all. The bass goes with the chords of the piano, playing the root note. And here we go with some orchestra, and here we go with some triplet orchestra. It's string triplets and brass triplets from Heavy OCT, and it's really supporting the groove. Check it. And as usual, if I use this string beds, I always write a melody over it, and here comes the melody. Together with the string beds from Sonokinetics. Bass. And all together it sounds like this. Some beautiful piano at the end. That's for the disclaimer, coming soon in April 2050 maybe. Okay, so you got the idea of really simple trial music. There is not much tracks, as you can hear. There are some 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, up to 15 MIDI tracks. It's all made inside the box, inside the computer, and it really doesn't sound bad. It sounds good, it sounds interesting. The main idea was to be inspired by the third movement of Moonlight Sonata and make it on triplets. That's very popular in trailer music because it takes you away from the 4 on the floor groove. And with the narrative, with the trailer voice, as I played on the start of the video, you get the idea that really you can make great, useful music for trailer editors, video studios, movies, games, really inside the box, inside the computer, and it sounds pretty good. Okay guys, that's all for today from this special episode, and the next thing I will do is to recycle this project. I will resave it, erase all the content, and use the already loaded instruments and the rooted instruments for a new song. And as usual, I will do a video screencast or tutorial for the new song made from this template. Okay, thank you so much for watching. If you already haven't, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, and see you in the next video. Pavel out.